Hi, I've been asked to do a little video clip and explain even in more detail how to integrate head voice for low or high voice, male or female. I usually start off with a quite disconnected sound, and I use the oo as a hooted sound. Let's go to a G and just go "Ooh," and then I bring it down without cracking. So in a way, it's already connecting that way. The minute you have a falsetto tone, it's "Oh, I can't do anything without her." That's falsetto. Now, if I use a hooted but head voice, it's "Ooh, I can actually crescendo on this," or not. It's quite high. So, and then I bring the tone down. The E in the U shape is also very good for this. So basically, you're going in and out of the passagios without yodeling. So your 2-octave slide, it's almost like a siren that you want to create. And for the lower voice, you can actually bring it down to a comfortable low note. So say to a low D. The idea is to get the overtones into the lower part of the voice, that you don't only have this grunt sound. You want as much squillo in the voice as you can get, and you get this by head voice integration. Listen to all the great tenors, for example. Pavarotti had lots and lots of head voice. He went to the same teacher I did, obviously a decade before I went there. Corelli, all the heavier voices had the head voice integration. They were able to come out of it. My favorite example of that is Lo Forese. Look him up. Lo Forese, as an old man, will show you. He says, "This is a falsetto note. You can't do anything with it, but the minute I connect it, then you can actually connect and make something out of it." So, again, G to G, 2 octaves. Otherwise, you would, if you went too fast or you put too much power into it, too much volume, let's put it that way, you would get this. You wouldn't be able to control it enough so you can go smoothly through the registers. And once you have that integrated, You have your intercostals expanding. It's quite high for a bass, so I'm not even going to attempt that right now because I haven't properly warmed up. So let's take it down a little bit. All that is still connected to the main breath support. The minute you would let go of the support, you could hear it going, So, how to integrate? A siren-like hooted sound. Yes, I can do this, no problem. If you find 2 octaves too risky, go for 1 octave. No louder than that. And I repeat myself when I'm saying this, you want the overtones, the head tones to sound in the low notes. So you just don't want to grunt down here, or you'll hear a singer do that and it's not very attractive. You want this. Now you've crossed 3 octaves there and not yodeled. Takes a bit of practice. I wouldn't go further than 1 octave first. G to G is a good starting point. If you find the lower voices will find it more and more difficult the lower you go. For example, if you start on D, just above middle C, can I go louder in this? 'Cause she'll crack. And you'll find gradually, the lower you go, you'll be using more and more chest voice, but it's not separated. It's not disconnected from the top. So if you go to middle C here, support, intercostals go out. You're in chest voice already, but you're not only in chest voice. You've integrated the top, the overtones. And then you gradually go down. For the tenor, you would stop around maybe middle C, maybe B, just for practice. So you go, and then go up the scale until you're back to G. Now I've chosen the U, the E and the U, because it's a narrow vowel and it closes the chords more securely than if I can do it on an ah. It's riskier to do the slide. You kind of have to find the vowel that works the best for you. I also just start with a modulated E, U, and then go to ooh. Ooh. Eventually you'll be able to do all 5 vowels. So, and then the extension of the range is not that big a deal. Some people have a short range, some people have a large range. I happen to have a fairly large range, but it's with practicing the high notes, I was able to go down much lower than I used to be able to. And that's because I integrated all this. You have to calculate how long am I going to play around down there so I can go up without having lost the breath support. So low voices do that. Go down to a low D, a low C if you want. Higher voices, treble voices, don't go lower than maybe a middle C, the B below that for practice. Try it. Comment. I would like to see your comments. Thanks.